What's up, strangers? Welcome here. Have you ever made a mistake while speaking in English? Perhaps you've had some awkward situations and felt so embarrassed. That's totally fine. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Even native speakers make mistakes. What a relief. It's important to realize that we are humans. We make mistakes and we improve ourselves. We should always remember that we need to make mistakes in order to be better. Today, we'll speak about common mistakes that people make every day. Your task is to recognize these mistakes so you can learn from them and avoid them in your future. And at the end of the video, there's gonna be a test for you so you can check your progress. Let's get started. Let's start with homophones. What are homophones? Homophones are words that sound the same but have different meanings. The first, there, there. These words sound almost the same. People often confuse them. We use there to refer to a place that isn't here. For instance, the bus stop is not here, it's over there. We also use there to state something. There are no cakes left. There indicates possession, something belonging to them. Do you know Ben & Jerry's? Their ice cream is delicious. Mwah. And the last word is their, is short for they are. For instance, they are going to New York soon. The next words are your versus your. The difference between these words is owning something versus actually being something. Your indicates possession. For instance, can I have one of your cookies? Thank you. And your is short for you are. For example, you are so beautiful. Yes, you. On the other side, you are beautiful. Remember that. It's versus its. Its is only ever used when it's short for it is or it has. For example, it's a lovely weather. It is a lovely weather. Its is a possessive version of a pronoun. It indicates something belonging to something that isn't masculine or feminine. It is used when you are not talking about a person. For instance, I like the bed with its bright cover. We don't use an apostrophe here because its is a possessive pronoun. The cover belongs to the bed. The bed is not a person. That is why it is its cover. The next thing that we're going to discuss is misplaced apostrophes. Apostrophes aren't difficult to use once you know how, but putting them in the wrong place is one of the most common grammar mistakes in English. Why do we need apostrophes? Apostrophes indicate that a noun owns something. To indicate something belonging to one noun, the apostrophe goes before the S. For instance, the dog's house. To indicate something belonging to more than one noun, put the apostrophe after the S. The dog's apostrophe house. Apostrophes are also used to indicate a contracted word. For example, don't uses an apostrophe to indicate that the word is missing the letter O from do not. Fewer versus less. The mistake most people often make is using less when they actually mean fewer rather than the other way around. Fewer refers to items you can count individually. For example, there are fewer cakes now. We can count cakes, right? 1 cake, 2 cakes, etc. Less refers to a commodity, such as coffee or salt, that you can count individually. For instance, There is less sugar in my cup of tea than I expected. Sugar is an uncountable noun, so we use less here. Last sentence gives us another word that is often confused with the homophone. We remember now what a homophone is, don't we? Then versus then. Then is used in comparisons. For example, I like this song more than the previous one. We compare these songs. That's why we use than with a. Another word, then, is used to indicate something following something else in time, as in step-by-step instructions or playing schedule. For example, we'll go to the bakery first, then the coffee shop, and then we'll go to the beach. Amount versus number. These two work in the same way as fewer and less, referring to commodities and individual items. Amount refers to a commodity which cannot be counted. For instance, the rain dumped a large amount of water. We cannot count water, that is why we put amount here. Number refers to individual things that can be counted. For instance, a great number of people are coming to see this concert. We can count people, that is why we say number. Effect. This is an extremely common mistake. Even native speakers cannot properly use these words. I have a simple explanation for you, so you will not make this mistake ever again. Native speakers, pay attention. Affect is a verb, to affect, meaning to influence or have an impact on something. For example, this news affected my friend so much. Effect is a noun, a positive effect, referring to the result of being affected by something. For instance, she's waiting for the diet to have an effect. IE and EG. A lot of people use these abbreviations interchangeably. This is not gonna work this way. They mean absolutely different things. IE means that is, or in other words. It comes from the Latin words id est. For instance, he likes superheroes, i.e. social misfits who save the world. In this context, it means he likes superheroes that are social misfits. So superheroes are, in other words, social misfits. I don't support this idea, but some people don't like superheroes, so whatever. Another word is EG. It means example given or for example. It comes from the Latin words exempli gratia. I'm not good at Latin words, so sorry if it's not correct. For instance, he likes different kinds of book, e.g. science fiction, comics, action and adventure, mystery, and so on. Only use IE and EG when writing informally. In formal documents such as essays, it's better to write out the meanings, for example, or that is. People often use farther and further interchangeably to mean at a greater distance. However, in most countries, there are subtle differences in meaning between the two. Farther is used to refer to physical distances. For example, New York City is farther from Moscow than London. It's 7,500 kilometers over 2,880 kilometers. See how far it is? New York is much farther physically. Further is used to refer to figurative and non-physical distances. For example, Mary offered no further information and Anne felt uncomfortable about asking. In this context, further is figurative and means that Mary didn't provide any additional information. Let's see how you remember what we've just learned. It's time for a test. For each correct answer, you will get points. Ready? Go! The first task is to find mistakes and explain. The children's room is upstairs. What is wrong here? The apostrophe should be before the letter S. The children apostrophe S. It's a plural noun, children. And we want to say that their room is upstairs, the children's room. I am interested in Denmark and its people. It's such a wonderful country. Did you find any mistakes? There are actually two mistakes. The first is its people. It is without the apostrophe because people are referred to a country. People in Denmark. Its people. What about the second mistake? It's such a wonderful country. In this sentence, there should be the apostrophe because it's means it is. It as a noun and is as a verb. If you did everything correct, you get 5 points. If you made one mistake, you get 2 points. If you made 2 mistakes or more, you get 0 points. No worries, we have more things to do. The second task is to choose correct options and explain. We wear clothes in hot weather. Fewer or less? Did you choose fewer? That's not good. The correct answer is we wear less clothes in hot weather because the word clothes is uncountable. It is a plural noun. If a noun is uncountable, we always use less. Keep it in mind, please. Let me finish the job. We'll go cycling. Then or then. Let me finish the job. Then with E. We'll go cycling. We choose then because we speak about future plans. We do actions step by step. Firstly, I finish the job and after it, then we'll go to ride bikes. Was everything right? You get 5 points. If one example is wrong, you get 0 points. Keep it up. Last task is to put the correct words, but you won't have options. Be careful. You should explain why you choose these words. A grade of people are by ups and downs. Achieving a goal has on their confidence level overall. The you go, the better you will be at what you want to master. This is harder, isn't it? The right sentence is, a great number of people are affected by ups and downs. Achieving a goal has an effect on their confidence level overall. The further you go, the better you will be at what you want to master. A great number of people. We can count people. That is why we use number instead of amount. The next is, people are affected. They are influenced by good and bad situations in their lives. Situations affect people. Achieving a goal has an effect on their confidence overall. If a person achieves a goal, there's gonna be a reaction. The result is the effect that the person has. And the last is, the further you go. We choose further, not farther. Can anyone explain why? We don't physically go to our goal. That would be like, oh, what's up, goal? Long time no see. We use it figuratively here. That's why we put further, not farther. If you did everything correct, you get 5 points. If one example is wrong, you add 2 points. If more examples are wrong, you get 0 points. Write in comments down below your score. I'm interested. If you're trying to master English or any other language, there are certain things that you are not going to remember or get right until your brain is ready. All you can do is to continue using the language as much as possible. Read, listen, speak, and write. Eventually, it will become natural. Stay tuned for another video that will come up soon. We will speak about common mistakes that people make, how to avoid them, and improve your English. There's gonna be another test for you, so don't miss it. Consume yummy knowledge, share with the world, and be happy. See ya!